Hey Conan fans, this is Matt, back at it again. Um, Not exactly sure what I'm going to do today. Uh, Quick run through of some stuff that I've been doing here in the fort, as well as I don't know. I've been out exploring around, getting a few more animals, getting a few more thralls. A little light on the thralls. Thralls take a while because you can only get one of them and bring it back, while you can bring back five animals. So um, as typical for Conan Exiles, I'm also spending more and more time having to get out of the game and go into Google and figure out what the heck this does, or how do I do that, or whatever. For instance, I was in a camp and I purchased this rocknose egg because I figured it was, another pet. And I came back and I threw it in the little, the animal pen thing. And then I went online and it looked it up, and you actually have to wait for it to hatch. See, this is what the description is in here. It says the creatures that inhabit the exiled lands that have been dubbed rock noses are hitherto unknown species. They're neither mammal nor reptile. There's those rock creatures, the ones that are always around, and you can mine them for certain stuff. But looks vaguely like an egg. It might hatch with the right encouragement. What that is anybody's guess. Well, by putting it back in my inventory, I found out that you have to hatch it first, and then you put the hatchling in the pen and raise it. Well, it has to be in your inventory for 24 hours in game time. So I'm gonna have to hold this in here for a while. But that's one example of something I had to go online to find out. So I'm gonna do a really quick run through of just gonna fly through the fort and see what things I've done different since the last time. I've added more little decorative items out here. I love that they're functional. You can turn them on and off. Um, I crafted several things, some different pots, that brazier. I did all these little fur rugs because they kind of fit the look of the place. I found another incense burner and I thought it belonged out here with this stuff. Again, some more pots, some more pans, um, different stuff. I just placing things here and there. Put some more torches out here to light the place up at night. Um, I placed some of the animals. I now have the two elephants out here, and I got the two rhinos over there, as well as the shaleback. I managed to go out and find a couple of horses. Turns out they don't get trained in the animal pen like everything else. They need a stable, and the stable that I have is only one at a time. So I picked up two horses. So I had to train one, wait for it to grow up, and then put another one in here. So actually, I have a second horse ready to place in here. But until then, it's just going to continue to eat the grass and produce dung. So in here, I had a rock nose. So now we have an actual gap because right now I have two adult tigers ready to place, a panther, and a rhino, a third rhino. So as we go looking around for stuff, we have space for one more animal. But really, I could bring back as many as five and be fine because I can place these and then replace them with newly, discovered animals. Um, so that's this part. That's all I've done down here. Oh, you notice I also turned this around. I think this is a lot better use of the space. You come down the steps and there's your thing. You don't have to walk around to the front of it. So the back of this thing is, see, it's right to the edge. So there really isn't anything to do with this space back here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this over here. It's kind of just extra space. It's flat. Um, yeah, so that's what I did with that. I was debating. I was debating. I have this drawbridge. I built a drawbridge, but it turns out I think it needs one of these gatehouse frames in order to place it, but I'm not sure. It says it needs something to place onto, and it's something haven't looked up online yet. I thought about putting it between here, like a drawbridge that goes across a gap, and then fill this thing with like stakes or something like that, or some kind of a trap, so you can only travel across it via a drawbridge. I thought maybe I'd replace this door with one, but because of this rocky outcropping, I don't think it works. It won't place it, so I don't know. It's something I'm looking at. It's in one of the inventories. These things are all burnt out. We need more stone. Um, I need a lot more iron again. I'm not going to spend a lot of time mining stuff this time. It's kind of boring watching me mine, but at some point, yes, I need to do that. Um, let's see. I don't need to get anything else here. I'm trying to stock up a lot of these breathing potions because I think we're going to need those when we go to this Lemurian island place. It's one of the dungeons that's actually a little below us now, but there's a lot of good treasure to find there. But in order to, it's almost all underwater, and so unless you're cheating, the only way to really survive very long underwater is to have a back supply of those potions. Um, Everything here is going well. Uh, Shoot, I keep forgetting these things expire, so I need to find a place to put those. Um, I just got done kind of filing away my entire inventory and getting ready to basically leave, and now I have to freaking deal with this stuff again. Of course, none of this stuff is. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. It's just running back and forth between these buildings is getting to be a little old for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the extra fruit in here for now, and the okay, simple as that. Um, I have a few food items, nothing major. I haven't done anything new in here. Actually, I haven't done anything new in this entire wing other than we'll go up and look at what I've done with the dining hall. I did find out these treasures that you can only carry one at a time and bring back. You can't do that and bring back a thrall. I was in the process of bringing a Lemurian statue back here from the jungle realm, and I was like, ugh. I found somebody I needed to bring back a thrall, and ended up not going well. Got a lot of gold and silver in here. Our total treasure value is over 2,000 now. I mean, it's okay considering I haven't brought back that many treasures, and some of this stuff is just decorative things I threw in here. Let's go up and look at the dining room, which I just kind of just added a few more decorative items. Put in some earthenware pots. I got the plant in the corner. I did get the 4 braziers placed. I had 3 of them up here, and I finally built the 4th one and stuck it up. Lights up the place pretty nicely. It doesn't have to be any brighter than this for a dining hall. Anyway, I thought it looks nice. I still am not happy with the chair table ratio. The stupid tables are just monstrous sized. They're like built for semi giants, I think. Um, Okay, that's it for this wing because I didn't build anything up above in the like bedroom area. It's already been in there. I don't think there's anything new in here either. I've been busy just breaking some of the weapons and armor that I bring back after raiding a camp. Essentially, that's what I do. I still don't have the die. Oh, we leveled up. So I had some level ups. I managed to get our agility up to its tier, and I picked dead shot. So now we're doing more damage with bows and arrows. Um, and I think I already decided I want to keep pushing agility and get it up to quick-footed because it's just I think all of that mobility bonus in terms of using less stamina I think is going to be useful. Now, as far as this goes, I I did level up once earlier, I think yesterday, and I picked up. What did I pick up? It wasn't anything major. It was just more. Oh! Yeah, I picked up the beehive, and let's see. I did 3 things. The beehive was one of them, because that's all it is. It was easy to remember that one. I don't think it was one of those. What was it? Was it a fur? Oh no. Oh, I know. I had to do the stable, so I could raise the horses, because otherwise the horses were just gonna die out in my inventory. So I had to build a stable, and I think I built. No, I didn't get a chance to do the advanced animal pen thing. Um, I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it wasn't made. The two big things were the ones I already mentioned. Um, oh, did I do the yeah, I did. I did the saddle. That was the other thing, which was free, but I haven't figured out how to make saddles yet. So now we got a new decision to make. What new stuff? There's only a few more levels left. We're up to level 56, so we only have four more advances after. Wait a second. Well, yeah, four more levels after this. Um, I did find an axe. It's pretty cool, but I'm not gonna all of a sudden become an axe wielder late in the game. Ooh, star metal tools. Well, we have barely gotten into hardened metal. How much is that? Oh, that's going to be all of our stuff. Pure aloe extract. That's all of our stuff. An improved stove. The improved preservation box. All of these would be useful. Master apiarist. Buzzing hive of honey producing bees. I'll show you what that is up above. Oh my god, 3 points just to be able to do mammoth trophy. It's a humongous trophy on the wall. There's all sorts of little clothing stuff too. There's the large water well. All this is good. It's just like we're to the point where what do I really want to do? I mean, we can do the normal wheel of pain, but it also does the torturer's work table, which I've thought about doing. It would take half of our points. And then there's the reinforced animal pen. Not sure what the advantages of that is over the one. It's probably just faster. And then there's the Siege Foundation, which really is not useful for a single player game because I'm never going to have to deal with that. And there's the improved tannery. I don't even barely use the regular tannery. Yeah, I just don't know. I really don't know what to. I feel like my choices are getting narrower and narrower as we get closer and closer to level 60, and it's like I don't want to pick something that isn't going to be, really useful. Like I get star metal to get that. That'll be garrison blacksmith bench, and it'll let you do the campaign blacksmith bench, whatever those are. And it'll also enable us to do the heat efficient furnace and the fuel efficient furnace. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that star metal, and it's. I think it's gonna be. It's the prerequisite for so many other things, even though it's going to consume essentially all of our points. It's just a huge impact. Got to do that. Now the question is, do I want to spend any more? Probably not. I got to get this dyer's bench. I keep collecting all this stuff. I got to use it at some point. All right, so we'll do that. I should probably see what that takes. I'll just get this out of the way. Does it have its own? No. It's probably just in the general. Nope, it's right there. Dyer. Oh, this is actually considered an alchemy one, but that's fine. 50 tar. Ugh. It's easy enough to do. It's just going to be a little. Ugh. And 50 brick. Well, that's going to be a little time consuming because there's only a couple of places I can go to get tar, and both of them are going to be time lagged. I have no idea how much tar that's going to create. Oh, I also need, what is it? Nope, must be under wood. create some. And the other one is I'll need coal. Well, right now all of these things have way more coal than they need, so why don't I pull some of this coal out of here, take it in here, and stick it in this thing, and it'll produce a bunch of it. All right, so both of those will produce some tar for us. I won't worry about getting the bricks out for now. All right, anything else I need here? Let's see. I don't want any of this stuff to expire. Let's get drunk. I'm not supposed to do that, my religion, but oh, that's all. It fixed up all my weapons, at least the ones I could. The Eye of the Watcher is the only one we can't fix. All my weapons and tools are in good shape. Got a nice full array of those. I got these Akabitanin blades, which are pretty powerful. 74 damage for this Blade of the Adventure. That's that big two-handed weapon. And then I got this axe, Reaver's axe, that does another 63, and it's a one-handed axe, so there's some options there. Okay, well, while the resources for that get created, might as well see if is there anything else that I did in any of these. I already explained the different, my new storage rearrangement. And I got my blacksmith worker here. I don't know if I mentioned him, but yeah, a Kushite armorer. I have him working here. So we got to find different workers. He's only level 1. It's easily replaceable, but so I have a little list together of you can place any of these things that have a thrall space on them are places that you can put a worker. So we need to find some more of those, but again, getting thralls is a slow grind. Up here, nothing has really changed. I do know that all of these different lotus plants can't be grown using regular compost, so we're gonna have to find the advanced version of that, advanced compost stuff to deal with that. Here's what our little beehive looks like. So I just threw in all of the worker bees and the queen bees that I had, and they instantly just started creating honey. So that's all this is for. I think it's not consuming these bees. So I think the sheer number of them is what creates the volume. I have no idea. I've been putting my extra production stuff and seeds over here just as an out of the way place. Didn't do anything different up there. I did add a few more containers down here to kind of fill it out. Man, this place needs a lighting source. Okay, so I placed my monitor lizard, which we brought back, I think, a stream or two ago, a recording or two. Got him placed over here. He's a meat eater. I need to get some more raw meat for him to eat, or some of these cooked ones that are below, but human flesh even, so I'll be able to get some of that. Still, everything's the same up here. I pushed this thing back a little bit. And I remembered why I didn't, because then I can see that. But I'm going to put some things to block the view of that so it's not so obvious. I got a couple of dancers and got the correct attire for them. So they're doing their little spider dance, although it's not a spider dance, it's a belly dance, but it looks more appropriate than some of the other ones that they do. Acting as my priestesses, for the temple. Oh, I love this. This looks... Oh, that is so good and ominous, isn't it? In the daytime you can see what everything is, but at night, that is creepy. Creepy as F, man. Oh, that came out really nice. I love that. Okay, so that's all of that. I'm going to go ahead. I also repaired the armor that needed to be repaired, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to our Hyrcanian attire. I probably need to find some new armor to build, but it's not because this armor is bad. It's actually really nice, but you get kind of tired of looking at the same armor all the time, so I'm kind of like looking for a set that looks nice, that won't require. Some of it's just a pain in the butt to acquire the ingredients to to craft it. But we have a humongous supply of hardened iron now, but we always need more. Okay, well, got that out of the way. Now I have no friggin' idea what I want to do. So I thought about going and taking another shot at that back because I wanted to place the little staff of the triumvirate. Let's see what I'm at for time. Okay, we're good. If I can remember where the heck that's at. Tower of Bats. Okay, so that's all the way over there. That's not too far away. I haven't figured out how to ride horses yet. I'm gonna figure that out at some point. I don't know if I'll record that. I don't like recording myself trying stuff for the first time because it's a little makes me feel like, ooh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right. Okay, just making sure I had my hammer unequipped. Yeah. I love this. I love the fact that we have one respawning chest at our base that I can loot every time I leave or come back, depending on if I, didn't leave this direction. Um, some point I want to take on that giant alligator that's living up there and finish him off, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Okay, so technically we do not want to follow the river. We want to get off this river and get inland because the river kind of meanders, and I want to cut across. That means we're going to have to go into hyena territory and rock noses, but let's see. I'm going to get some wood here while we're still in an area that has trees. One slice. Again, we're got to keep our eyes open for baby animals. Big weapon has big reach. You can hit multiple targets. Might as well do it. Now this is where you gotta be careful. I don't want to miss my chance to loot each and every one. If they get stacked up, they have a tendency to be considered as one. So I'm leaving the base in basically full-on combat mode. I have as many weapons equipped as I'm likely to need, and as they get worn out, I'll take them out. And this thing, my pickaxe, is the most efficient resource gathering tool. It's going to get worn out, and then I'll have to replace it with an axe and a pick. But hopefully I'll have weapons that need to be pulled out of my inventory, so that'll free up a slot. I have to have the rope available if I capture somebody, and it's just easier to leave it in here. But if I need to capture somebody, I need to swap in the bludgeon thing, and I'll just replace my skinning knife with that as needed. But that's basically on the return trip. We're not looking for people until we're ready to come home. Oops. 3 wax. Coal and stone. Alright, I don't want to hug the river this much. I want to cut across, so I'm going to go up now. Freely go between weapons. I mean, ideally we're in an agility build, so I should be using the weapons that are agility based as opposed to strength based. But I guess it doesn't actually. Oh yeah, it does. Strength, agility. The tools are not considered weapons, so. But okay. But you can see the combat maneuvers of the different weapons. I still haven't. I gotta use a pike. I haven't never. I've got a handful of playthroughs of this, and I still have not used a thrown weapon, either a thrown axe or a javelin. So there's still some things I need to experience in this game that I just haven't done yet. I am getting comfortable, with my bow and arrow. Once you have one that's doing enough damage that you feel like it's a legitimate weapon and not just it still doesn't do me any good against the really big boss creatures, but yeah, it's a little, yeah, graphics got a little goofy there. Must use the wrong tool. Give me the blood. Yeah, that's weird. It's getting a little. There we go. That's weird. Yesterday I had a couple of issues with a couple of games. I was right at the end of this, and I was basically wrapping up, and I was just ready to quit, and the game froze up, and it just kind of knocked me out. I was like, well, it has an auto save, so I didn't lose anything. I'm getting in a bad habit with this game, though. I should go through this twice now. I basically went to this screen. Then I jumped out of the program, hitting the Windows button, and I went to OBS and stopped the recording, but I left this thing up. I forgot to go in and actually quit the game, and I starved to death and respawned. I found myself, instead of in the middle of my base, they had me in the bedroom, which means I died, and the only thing that would have killed me in the middle of my base like that would have been starving to death. So I just failed to feed myself or drink, one or the other. And that's the second time that's happened. Well, the one other time I didn't die though, but yeah, I came back after a couple of hours. This was after like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. I came back. I was like, oh my god, the Conan's still running. Yeah, it was a bad habit to get into. Okay. Yeah, and after Conan crashed, I was in another game, and towards the end of it, it crashed too. And I was like, oh, great. This is some kind of a memory issue. My computer's brand new. I shouldn't have any problems with running these programs. So I rebooted just to be safe. There it is. That's where we're going. Up on top of that thing. Yeah, haven't had any issues since, but then again, I haven't been playing a lot. Well, you saw we had no iron left, so I really need to make sure I take advantage of any iron ores. And there's a lot of iron ore gathering places along this pathway I'm taking. So yeah, I saw some over on the other side of the river, but that's not on our current trajectory, so I'm not going to backtrack just to get that little bit of iron. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be picking some up as we go. I'm just recording everything today. It's very possible. Um, I kind of got a time limit here. I got other stream I got to go do, so be a part of. So at some point, I might look at the clock and say, "Oh, I gotta go," and just stop the game there. I may not have a nice wrap-up moment. In fact, I fully expect to stop the game when I'm out here in the world, not back at the base like I usually do. I did find out that that's fine. The game, will load you wherever you're at, as long as you're not in the middle of a dungeon. Found that out the hard way. Because middle of a dungeon, they'll send you back to the beginning of this stupid thing. I don't feel so bad about getting meat anymore because as we get more, especially predatory animals, whether it's those lizards or the various predatory cats, they they all need raw meat. So yeah, I'm not gonna fight any more of you idiots. I gotta go. Hey, there's my platform that I created. Probably still have our bedroll up there. I don't think I tore that down. You little shits. I hate that you can't change the weapon until you're fully done with your strike. I mean, I don't care if it doesn't switch it, but just switch it when you get done with your swing. It's like I told you I want to switch it, so switch it. It's just a quality of life thing. Yeah, I thought there was some more over here. I'll be able to hit multiple opponents with a single swing. No, I didn't do a sound test today, so hopefully the sounds are going okay. I haven't been making as many adjustments, so hopefully I'm trying to make my adjustments in game sounds rather than in OBS because I'm playing different games and recording them, and the sounds, the audio levels are different in different games. Hopefully you're not hearing any clicking. Got my controller ensconced under my desk. I'm not happy with the clickiness of my controller. I think that's just stone. Well, taking on the bat again. That was a pretty major fight last time, but I think I can deal more damage now. Oh, I just thought of something. Yeah, if we're going to get in that fight, we're going to need some healing. Let's put that there, and put that there. Put that there. That way I won't get stuck in the middle of the fight having to replace it all. We'll definitely do more damage. Our damage output has gotten bigger. Plus, I have a lot better armor this time around than we did last time. Okay. Should all be pretty familiar. Man, that seems like a long time ago that we did that bat. Much better climber now than I was then, that's for sure. Okay. Plenty of... Because at that time we still had encumbrance levels. Remember that it was during that little jaunt over here that we were a little over encumbered, and then we crossed the river. Right over there is where I had to fight off that big alligator, and it killed us. And then I went back and I killed it and leveled up, and that's where we got our encumbrance restriction removed. So that's how long ago that was. It seemed like that was one of the first focuses I had playing this game, was getting rid of that stupid encumbrance problem. So I fully expect this to be a much easier, an easier time of it, but still a challenge. I have no qualms. This is not going to be a cakewalk. This is going to be a fight. Um, I'm going to start with the big damage and see how I do with that. And if it's not working for me, I'll switch off to one of the other tools. Okay, I kind of want all this debris and stuff to be here because I want it to get in the critters away. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do though? There was no bedroll. Oh good. I saw that. I saw that. It let me place it. Okay. So if we happen to die, just an insurance policy. That's all that is. Could put a couple arrows in him, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I don't want to. I really don't want the bow to be in my equipment list. Oh, I also got the impaler. What's that? Oh, there's my spear. I don't think that's going to be a useful weapon in this fight, though. He is a big creature, and having something that swings around is probably going to be more effective. It's a nice weapon, though, isn't it? Well, I keep stupid. Gotta unequip it. You got to put it away before you switch the weapon. No ammo. Well, we'll fix that up. Where's my light? There it is. Okay, apparently it's not just clicking it. There we go. Wow, nice range. There we go. Woo! Look at how much damage that did to him. Okay, maybe this wasn't going to be way too easy. Hey man, I was geared up for a major fight. That was pretty dang easy. We're actually going to take an axe to this cleaver because I think I can mount his head in a wall. All right. Well, that was anticlimactic. I was expecting a much bigger fight. I'll take it. Okay, here's the altar of the bat. There it is. So it creates little portal thing. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. No idea at all. I'm just putting that on there. Well, it's drawing power from the stuff, but I don't know what it's technically. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not getting any like access nodes or hey, here's a portal you can use. That's Conan Exiles for you. Discover the place where the thing goes, and with no clues to where the thing is. And then you find the thing. You take the thing to the spot that it gets used. You have no idea what it's used for. Stick it in there. You see an effect, and you have no idea what the damn effect is. Should I say pardon me while I go to Google and look it up because I have no bleeding idea what this is? I don't get it. I have no idea. I only have a few frustrations with this game, and the biggest frustration of all is the lack of any kind of in-game documentation. They just don't tell you what anything does. Oh no, I take that back. They tell you what some things do, but then they choose not to tell you what other things do. It's like the crafting inventories and the stuff that's in your workstations. They tell you recipes to do, and usually when you find a new ingredient, it'll open it up, and they'll tell you what it's used for. But they don't do that with everything. It really kind of annoys me. So great, those things are now juiced up, but I have no idea what they're for. I have seen a few other of these, not this, but a few more of those types of altars around. There wasn't a spot for the thing, was there? No, there wasn't a little hole in the middle. I was looking if maybe I had to put it at each one of the spots. So, no friggin' idea what that's for. And I'm not going to stop playing the game just to go on Google and figure it out. God, so goddamn annoying. Like I said, that is probably my biggest frustration with this game. Is just the lack. I love a sandbox game. I've played plenty of sandbox games before, and just because it's a sandbox game, I think that I've read this online. Some people, oh, it's a sandbox game. You're just supposed to discover it on your own. I've played a lot of sandbox games. Every sandbox game I've ever played, they tell you what to do. They tell you what something does. This game tells you what things do. It's the stuff that they choose not to tell you that's annoying as all get out. I mean, really, did the owners of Google, do they own this game? Because I feel like that's where I'm spending more of my time. Spending more time on Google trying to figure out what this does, or how do you do that, or where do I accomplish this, or I found this thing in this quest, and what's it do? God, it just pisses me off. It really does. There's so much in this game that I love, and I think it's really fun. I love the exploration. I love that I can just do stuff. And you know what? I've played enough story-based games. It's nice to be able to do things at your own pace and go where you want to go. But damn, it would sure be nice if I had an occasional quest to at least tell me where something is. Like, hey, you found this thing. You want to know what it does? Go there. That's one thing I do like about Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games, is that's what happens. You find yourself a relic in a box, boom, it starts a quest for you to do. Now, you don't have to do it. You can completely ignore it. But at least I have the option to do it or not do it, and with at least a little bit of help from the game. Whereas this thing, well, we don't really have any idea of anything you want you to do. Just, oh, you found a thing? It's just lazy-ass game design, in my opinion. Lazy-ass game design. Well, let the gamers figure it out. Yeah, and so then you have to go online with the people who have been playing this thing for 3 years and get their help because they know what it is and you don't. Ticks me off. It's like for everything that I like about this game, for every 10 things I like about this game, there's one little thing that just irritates me to no end. It's a great game. I highly recommend it, especially if you enjoy open world exploration type games. And there are games with bigger worlds, but I'm envious of the people who were here from the beginning. because they've seen this world expand so much. I feel like I missed out on all that, but I only got this new computer this year, and the old computer I had would not play this game. It was way too big. So I'm jealous of them. I wish I had their level of expertise, but here, guess what? Since the game designers aren't going to tell me anything about what I'm supposed to do, I have to utilize the old gamers and have them tell me what to do. Oh, there's so much iron here. Oh, Christ. Just die already! God! I'm tired of these stupid guys. Every frickin' 5 steps, another one pops up. Ah, this stuff's spread out so much. Some food and water. Man, I was really hoping that was going to be a little better fight, but again, that goes back to one of the other things I said. I do prefer level-based games. I'd rather have these challenges scale with my level as opposed to being flat and unengaging, because now it's like, oh, that challenge that used to kill me every time is now so easy, it's not even worth doing. It's hard to find scaled challenges. You're either in a game like this, you're either running into things that are way beyond your ability or are way under your ability. That's the main reason why I don't like games that don't scale their difficulty challenges. Scaling it is so much better for the gamer. That's my opinion. I'm sure there's people out there that have a different... Oh, for Christ's sake! Die! God, you're not even worth killing. You're just here to annoy the fuck out of me. Iron up here. I just gotta keep going up. Fight more rock noses. If I turn myself invisible, I wouldn't have to deal with any of them. See, you're no longer a challenge, so you're boring. If you scaled up, it wouldn't be so boring. Now this is what I want. Nice clusters of ironstone. Alright, we gotta get some food and water in us. Do 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 do. I got 4. I don't understand why this one... Oh, it's deep drink water skin. It must hold more. No, it doesn't hold as much. I wonder why it's... what the deep drink is. I have no idea. holds the... It's just as durable. It weighs more. I don't know. I was wondering why it was never... It never lines up with the other three. And that explains it. It has a different name. Alright, we're going to get through this and then head out. I'm not going to spend the rest of this recording mining iron, but you know, as you saw, we were out of it. I have no smeltable iron back in the fort. Okay. Oh, for sake. And another one. Imagine that. Let's get more of them to come over and annoy me. Oh, I'm sweating. I gotta turn my fan back on. It's too loud. Alright, this is it. This is the last batch of ironstone. And then we'll find something else to do. What time is it? Oh, it's another half hour since the last time I looked. I can go no more than one more hour. So we'll see what we do next. This thing is going to be broken before too long. I'll be switching out to a pick. It's alright. A tool doesn't do you any good if you leave it in your pack all day. It has a purpose. Its purpose is to be used. This goes for all you guys that like keeping all your little collectibles in the box, because that's where it's valuable. Well, then sell it if you want to sell it. Well, I don't want to sell it, I want to collect it, I want to have it. Well, then get it out of the box and use it for what it's supposed to be used for. But then it loses all of its value. Well, are you in it for the money, or are you in it because to enjoy the thing, you know? The thing is meant to be taken out and used. Imagine buying a whole set of tools and then never taking them out of the package because you wanted to sell them for 15% more. Whatever. Like these guys that buy a car, stick it in a garage, it's got 15 miles on it, 50 years later they sell it, but of course the cost of living has gone up so much they probably could have gotten more for it if they just would have, you know, used it. It's going to be worth a lot of money anyway. I'm not going over there just to get more iron. We're done with this. I'm going to go out to that desert, find something to kill. My level of frustration is rising. Where are we at? Well, I could go to the summoning place again. I feel like going north. I want to go north. There's a couple of places. Oh, that's that slave road opening area. I don't really want to go there. What's this? The Warren of Degenerates. Shaleback Hollow. There's nothing pinged down here. How about we go that direction instead? Yeah. Bite me! say this: we probably could have been better off with the old furnaces. The newer furnaces, I think, are part of the reason why I keep running out of materials because it burns through it so dang fast. That's a big ass scorpion. Ooh, that's a boss. You know why I know it's a boss? Because there's a chest right behind it. Well, that thing can't be any more powerful than the bat, could it? Let's find out, shall we? Well, it's doing damage to it. That's good news. Start with the big weapon. We know how to fight scorpions after that stupid silver mine adventure. Alright, yeah, that's just a little too slow. This thing's a heck of a lot more powerful than that bat. Dang. I need water. Gotta get this guy beat so I can get a drink of water. Woo! Look at all the damage still being drained from my bleeding attacks. Wahahaha! Alright, we got a key for that. The key is what's going to open up that chest. I burnt through the other keys that I had and opened up some chests that I came across, so if you have one in your inventory you haven't used. Ooh, what's this? Bell. Bumpter's lodestone. Hammer that weighs nothing. 68 health damage. Strength weapon. Sunders. That's interesting. Cool. Got a new weapon. Alright. Time to swap this out for the pick. In case we run across anything else. Okay, and I'm gonna switch to the bow. Okay, there's a camp. We've already pinged it, so I don't want to go at them. We were up on that ridge before, I remember that, because that scorpion was hanging out down there. I built a little smelt. That was that same run that we did before, when I kept building the smelter and tried smelting the iron as we went. Alright, those big trees are usually an indicator of hyenas. That's the only thing I've garnered from those. It'd be fun to build a tree house out of those. Okay, there's the big Darfuri city. want to go there. I don't like big empty spaces on the map that don't have anything in them. That means tells me that there should be something there to ping, you know? There should be a named location somewhere in this vicinity. I remember going through this valley because all these giant-sized rocks that I cracked open. I do like that. I like that they, they utilize that. There's I don't know how many different graphic faces they have for their rocks in this game. I know they have some different skins, but they can scale them up and down, and it works. It works well. It's one of the things I actually like about this. Is imagine if all of the mineable rocks in this game were the same size and looked the same and were the same color. That would be ridiculously boring and simplistic. And they didn't do that. So, give credit where credit's due. It's creative to, just blow the thing up and it still looks good. It's not like the old days when you blew something up and it all looks pixelated. It looks good. I'm fine that breaks away and I can just walk right through it. That doesn't bother me. Like I said, there's a difference. I don't mind sacrificing a little realism for creature comforts, for something that makes it more playable. Something any game designer should know is like, it's the balance between how realistic you want something to be, but if making something incredibly realistic makes it unenjoyable for the gamer, then is it really worth making it that realistic? Balancing the level of realism you want with how fun is it for somebody to game. You know, that's a really important decision for every, whatever decisions you're making in your game design, those are the two things you need to weigh. The level of realism versus how fun is it. You know, if you're willing to sacrifice a little realism to make it a little more fun, I say go for it. I also think adding a little realism might make the game a more of a challenge, and that itself, is appreciated by good gamers. Good gamers like challenges. They don't want the games to be just cakewalks. I want to play a game where I never die, and I feel like I have the God mode a cheat activation on. That's fine. Well, this sucks. We're still not even there yet. Okay, we'll go down this direction. Finish you. Alright. Looking for pings, man. Looking for things to named locations to put on my map. Oh, thirsty again. Or did I ever drink after the last one? Yeah, I did. And any food left in my inventory that I need to eat? Yes, some more meat strips. Good and good. Hey, bunny. I have no idea if they're doing more expansions and stuff for this or not. Or not expansions, but like additional content. I hope they do. I'm looking forward to the first time when I load up the game and it's got a new mode on it. Because I missed all the previous expansions that did that added content to the game. I've been here before. I recognize some of this stuff, I swear. We're right in the middle of this area and there's nothing. There should be something in here. It's poor design not to have stuff that's, between point A and point B. There's got to be something here. It can't just be wide open spaces. I mean, giant tree rock. That's all I need. That's all I'm looking for is a few named locations to put on my map. buff, and I don't like big empty spaces. Yeah. Hey, that's not on my map. I gotta ping something. Oh, it's gonna be a real low level dungeon. Oh, he's level 2. Alright. Gotta switch out and get my tools re-equipped here. Let's see, I need my sacrificial dagger back where it belongs. Ah, didn't mean to get the hyena in there. Okay. Get a one-handed weapon. Get a torch. Bang a gong. Sinner's Refuge. Well, now I regret switching that out. Okay, I've got... God dang it. Lights off. Give me my pickaxe back, or pick. And then switch the light to one of the... There we go. Brimstone. I don't like getting brimstone on the bottom of lakes and rivers. If I can find a good supply of it here, it's a good thing to pick up. And if the guys on the inside are as piddly ass as the ones on the outside, I don't think I'm going to need a big bad weapon to beat them. Hi guys, how you doing?
Someone's coming.
Nope, someone's here.
I wanted to be here.
Oh, it's right there. I want to see an arrow cut somebody in half. Call them razor arrows for nothing. Okay, time to bleed some people. Trying to get him without getting the next person. There we go. Yeah, it's not going to be much loot here, I can guarantee that. These guys are all too weak. Again, that's the disadvantage of games that don't have scales. This would have been too challenging for us at the start of the game, and now we are way beyond it. So, and if it doesn't offer a challenge, it makes you ask the question, why bother even going in and doing it? Stuff's hiding, man. Gotta have a good eye to even see this stuff. It's not like brimstone is the biggest resource that we need, but it's used for alchemy and it's used for I don't know if it's used for crafting or building. I don't know. Maybe. It's at least used for some alchemy stuff.
Stay back.
That was a named character, and I just sliced him in half. intended for minors. Oh, so much sacrificial stuff. Oh, there's another dancer. I could have clubbed her and brought her back, but I never did find any little animals. Where are the other people I killed? They friggin' vanished. God dang it. They despawned way too fast. There was a named character up there. I didn't even get a chance to loot him. Or were they over the hill? Oh, maybe they respawned. Oh, he's got a name. See, the named guys, you want to get their loot. I mean, if I don't want to turn them into thralls, that is. I'm not even looking at it. Just stick it in my inventory. I'll look at it later. Crap. Century egg. Anybody else up here? Well, at least anybody watching this that's never played it will get to make their own decisions on what they think about leveled versus non-leveled games. I've made my opinions clear. This is nice, but it's, you know, lacks a little excitement when you know that there's nobody in here that can kill you unless you just stop trying. I haven't found anything in here. What's this doing? Activating it. It's a setite obelisk. I don't see any books. Some more brimstone. Not even a single treasure chest in here. Not one. All the loot I got was off of bodies. Probably come back here if I ever run out of brimstone. This is a lot easier. It's closer to home than traveling to the jungle area to look for brimstone in the water. But man, this sucks. There's nothing here. At least you could use a book or give me a new emote or something. Nothing. I'm trying to activate the stupid thing. It doesn't do anything. That's disappointing. Something else that I don't like. There's no maps of any of these things. So I can't look at a map and see, okay, this is where I've been in this cave. Auto mapping, you know, auto mapping has been around since, oh, I don't know, the 1980s. You think that would be something useful to add to a game like this, but hey, what do I know? I've just been gaming for 40 years. Okay. I was in a, what was it? It was some kind of a fortress. It was up north. It was in the northern region, and it was a legit labyrinth, and it had some unlockable doors and stuff. I got spun around so many different times. I just got sick of it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get through this. And I ended up just leaving. Again, that's a game design decision. Well, if this is so frustrating that people aren't even going to try to complete it, you probably made a mistake in your design choices. Maybe it's just me. It was good. I was clearing out everything. I was killing people and getting treasure and stuff. It was a nice dungeon crawl, but I did find it ridiculously frustrating to. I mean, I almost felt like, yeah, I felt like it was 1984, and I had to get out a graph paper and try to figure out what the heck the path was through the stupid thing, and I wasn't going to do that. But I was tired of trying to figure out, well, this forking path goes in three different directions. This one led to here, this one led to here, this one led to here. None of them continued on any deeper. Is this the end of the dungeon? And then I found some secret passages. Like, oh great, so there's secret passages all over the place that I didn't know about. Well, figure it out the next time we go there, I guess. Okay, where are we at? So that is the only thing we've pinged in this entire area. I don't even want to loot them. Screw them. Irritate me. I'm gonna get me a hyena, baby. Once you get one, it's hard to get the other one because the other one runs off. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, he's gonna get away. Oh, 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 oh! Turned around on me. Ah. Oh well. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. That's a spotted hyena. That's a striped hyena. I wonder what they're doing here together. They occupy different areas. This must be like where they cross over. That's cool. I wonder if the babies are spotted or striped. Or both. Maybe they have spots and stripes. Pretty sure they're different species. That's spotted. I gotta get my skinning knife back equipped, so. Oh, it's gonna take the bow over. I don't feel like. Hyenas' heads are way too small for me to mount them on anything. It's kind of disappointing. Spotted. Fine, whatever. Okay, find something named. Give this region a name, please. It's an oasis. It should have a name. Gators all over the place, including a big mama gator. That's another thing I think is so dumb about this game. Gators can't swim. I would be so dead if I tried to outswim a gator. Let's just get this little pond and swim out to the middle of it. That's the safe spot. Really. That's not counterintuitive at all. Okay, where'd that big boy go? He's a big one. Look at that tail. Oof. Knock me down, you little twit. Alright, we gotta get to a lighter weight weapon here. I have yet to kill one of these giant ones. I've killed the 1-star ones, the 1-skull ones, but I haven't killed one of these 3 ones yet. Ah! Jeez, so much for healing. If you would just speed up a little bit. I can't heal out in the water. Oh, for fuck's sake. God, I can't go to the right at all. Just he's doing that swinging thing. I get time to heal up. I can't get that second hit. Stop dwelling on your hits. Dang it. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, man, that was a pain in the butt. I do not know whether I can take his head or not, but I'm going to try. Nope, didn't give me a head. That would be one ginormous gator head. Okay, that's a 3-star monster. Do I have any kind of treasure here? Nope. God dang it. I need a single-handed weapon. Let's utilize a torch. Because the one that's up in the little isolated pod by himself has a treasure chest. Oh, there probably isn't, because he didn't give me a key. Yeah, he didn't give me a key. And this thing doesn't have a name. Why doesn't this place have a name? Could they not think of one? Like Gator Pond? Simple as that. Why doesn't this location have a name? Dang it all. So much background noise. I have to keep turning my mic off. Big shellbacks. Still haven't found any babies. I'm so sick of piddly ass enemies that aren't getting me anything that I want. No named locations, just big empty spaces. I hate big empty spaces. I love that it's filled with stuff. Now if you just take the next step and name a few things, that would be awesome. Otherwise I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna name them myself. Okay, we're gonna call this Gator Pond. It's not creative at all, but it's at least it's a name. Since nobody else is gonna name it, it has to be me. Ah, the ever famous mountain climbing gator. Yeah, I should be here looting silk gossamer, but I don't care. I don't care. My mood is quickly souring. I just want to get home. I'm going to do it without cheating. You know, in those previous videos where I died and I used flight to get us back where our location, I realized that there is a cheat that you can just jump on the map, like teleport to a location, but I'm never quite sure where I am. I always figure, well, if I fly, at least I can navigate myself to know how far I am from home. And I do forget from time to time that I can use the map teleporter. Many spiders. That's pretty cool. I wonder what that's about. What is that about? There was no interaction. There's no book to read. They didn't. The ghost didn't do anything. It just stood there, and so I'm missing something. It's not re-triggering either. I don't know what that's about. You know what? This is desert berries. I have more desert berry crap that I know what to do with. Growing it, I'm gathering it. Don't need any more of it. It's not used in that many recipes. Okay. Wer ist us? Oh, we're not even in the right spot. We're not going in the right direction at all. We should be going over there. There we are. That's our home right over there. There's a. Oh, that was a. I knew it was a little tunnel thing. That was horrible. That was horrible. That was not a good way to die. Oh, that was awful. Oh, that's triggering for anybody that has a fear of, heights, or more specifically, a fear of plummeting to your death from altitude. Oh, that's horrible. Oh man, what am I gonna do? Let's see. We gotta before I distribute all the meat and stuff. Might as well get this hyena in the pen. That's the fastest way to teleport home is just die. I gotta remember. I gotta get more food to the monitor lizard up there. He's getting a little peckish. Okay. That was the only animal we got, so I'm just gonna leave everybody in here. Dung and waste. Actually, I'm gonna get the rhino out, put him over here with his buds, and I'm gonna get the horse out of here. Okay, Mr. Rhino. Okay, you want some bark? Let's give you some bark to chew on for a few days. Berries. I picked up a bunch of berries. There's some seeds. Just give him a variety. He doesn't need a whole lot of any one of them because they don't eat them that fast. But just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Where are all those berries? I gathered a bunch of them on my hip hopping across the terrain. Oh, were those false mandrake bushes? Oh, I thought they were desert berry bushes. Guess I could have harvested them because I'm not overwhelmed by the number of those. And the false mandrake makes spice. Okay, well, okay, I don't have to worry about that then. Split this, split this, split this, split this, split this. And what about vines? I didn't get any vines. Have a bite myself. Got a few more bees. Okay. Got him placed. So we got 3 little rhinos on our ridge. Rhino Ridge. I don't know where I'm going to put this other horse. I don't have any room for it. berries. I do have some bark. And some seeds. I don't have the right kind of bushes. So that'll have to hold him over for now. He doesn't eat the regular plant fiber. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Got a bunch of stuff to put away. I'm gonna do that off camera. Gotta put the demon bat head. Ooh, I wonder if I can mount that. I gotta make sure I get some meat up to the monitor lizard. Wrong elevator. Although I should bring this elevator up. Doop-de-doo. Change clothes to the home clothes. Time to do this on the elevator. Perfect. Takes about as much time to climb it. Doing their little dance. I didn't get any people. Fill this back up. Hungry lizard. Okay, what do we have for meat for this fine fellow? Split, and sure, give him some human remains too. Keep him happy. Alright, we got some body parts to throw in here. And some bone. Seeds. Let's see, what do we have for seeds? We've got regular seeds. And let's see, we got false mandrake and lupins. Oh, it does consume the worker bees. Good to know. Got 5 more to add. Oh, the other thing to worry about though is honey expires for some strange reason, because honey is notorious for its longevity. So I gotta make sure I regularly empty that. Oh, that's not false mandrake, that's Sir's Glory. That's dung. Dung looks a lot like seeds. There we go. False mandrake. And the gray lupins. That's all I got for rotten food. I did a pretty good job managing that this time. Still got a lot of weapons and clothing to redistribute. Oh. I did forget one thing. Refeed the furnaces. Okay. That will keep it busy for a while. Got nothing new to add there. Oh wait, do I have any... Did I pick up any gold or silver ore? I gotta see what I can do with honey. I know that you can use it in the oven, but I don't know if there's any other uses for it. Okay, let's get some stone in here, get the brick making process going. anything here? No, it doesn't. Okay, anything else I want to squish? Yes, we have body parts. I like the sound effects of that. Honey. Nope, honey doesn't do anything. Some of the coal that I picked up. Get some tar. Oh, that's right, we needed tar for our potion crafting station. Yeah, that's something I can do before we wrap up. Let's see, anything else? I need to get some squeezins of. Nope, I thought maybe that did something. Oh, that's in the grinder. The grinder makes, for some strange reason. Raw ash goes in here. I still don't have a recipe that uses raw ash. At least I haven't seen one. Some of the stuff I have in here, I just assume it's used in creating stuff. I'm not positive if it does. We got salt. We got a plate I gotta put away. Got a couple of these hoods of Azura. Well, I'm not wearing those. That's a different religion. Good shape, though. Okay, get out of here. I don't think we picked up any golem parts. Let's see. We need bricks. Gotta get some bricks. Regular bricks, right? Yeah, we got the tar. Well, that didn't create much tar. Huh. That didn't create much tar at all. It's not even doing anything. Oh, pff. It's bark, not resin. That's why it wasn't doing anything. Let's see. Not in there. I need my hammer. Crafting station. Oh wow, the crafting stations in this game are frigging huge. Do they really need to be this big? I can't even get this in here. It's too flippin' big. I can't put it in the middle of this room. That takes up way too much space. Oh, crap. Gonna have to move it somewhere else because it's not gonna go there. Can't fit there. It takes up half of this room, so it won't go there. God damn it. I'd like my crafting stations to be together. Okay, I think I can place it here. I have no idea which one's front. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It's more than two. It's more than two foundations wide. Oh, crap. I'm trying to think. Is that space something I can take or not? I think not. I think it's a. That would have been a great spot for it because it's still near the other crafting locations. But I am pretty sure this is not okay. Well, maybe. Okay, well that's a little better width-wise. Okay, so now it doesn't have a roof. Therefore, can't you place this there? I do not want to have to replace the roofs to place this. And this is all because it has to be placed in a certain order, or maybe because of the foundation above it. That might be the foundation's problem. Well, that sucks. There. I'll have to go up and fix that. Okay. We'll go back and try the crafting station again. Oh, I still don't have the tar. Bum, 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 bum. One short. One short. Alright, I can get it from the tannery. Yeah, I gotta replace the tannery. What do you mean it's overlapping with another object? What the Why do you... Why are you making this so damn difficult? It just needs to... I'm tearing my house apart trying to get this to fit. I'm gonna have to completely deconstruct this room in order to get this to fit, aren't I? Because that's the only reason why it's not working. It's the only reason why it's not working. I'm regretting even getting this stupid thing in the first place. This is the perfect place for it. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to frickin' figure out why the hell this thing won't place. Got no other easy access room, because this... Anytime I have to travel all the way in here just to access it is a major pain in the ass. Jesus, this is a stupid ass place for it. This is the bedroom area. I don't want to have to go up 2 flights of stairs in order to access this stupid thing. Damn it. I can put that back in the bedroom, which would make more sense, I guess. This is the most ridiculous freaking thing. If I tried to place it down here, it would take up all that space. And it looks like I'm going to have some more building to do. Okay, maybe I'll just keep it outside. I can place it over here, it wouldn't be too bad. against the building. No, it's not horrendous. So it crafts dies. Woohoo! I found a ton of them already. So I'm gonna have to check out what things go into this. Most of it's ones I already assumed. And then combining. Okay, combining different ones to make some of them. Alright, fine. We'll put the chest over here. Glass flask goes elsewhere. Alright, well, that station is placed. Gotta examine this again, make sure all that's fixed the way it was. This is still a decent place to put a crafting station. It's just, I don't know. It's probably one of those where it can be placed here, but you have to place it. You can't place these, I think. I think it's having a conflict with the roof things. So I remove the roof, I place the object down here, rebuild the roof, and everything will be fine. It's just a stupid, annoying thing you have to do. Yeah, because, I mean, this is a decent spot. This is a decent spot to put a couple of workstations. I just don't know which workstations I want to move over here. So, oh well. It's a decision for another day. Let's see. I gotta put some armor and weapons up above in the little thing. Oh, I got a head here. I want to see if I can build this. Bat's head, and it's gonna need some fine wood. I think that's all it needs. Bat Demon Head Trophy. Boink. Oh, the next question is, where are we gonna put it? I mean, it's a menagerie in here, but I think it's gonna be big, isn't it? I don't know. Let's see how big it's gonna be. Did I put it in my inventory? No. There it is. I mean, who in the hell would want that on their wall? It's not very big. I guess I'll just put it in here. Man, who would want to look at that at night? Ugh. Abattoir. Abattoir. There, I got some stone. Brimstone. Some metal. More metal. Crystals. Oh, we got some other fun foods to make. Alright, animal stuff. Right. stuff. And pretty much everything else is going to go in some other container and some other part of the facility. That's the bad part about chopping those things into dividing them up like that, is I end up with 10 different slots that hold the same stupid thing. Got a couple more, couple more skins, and whoop, 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 whoop. What did I put in there? Did I put coal? No, it wasn't coal that I put in there. Whatever it was, it's all earth. Crystals. Okay, so basically have a bunch of leftover stuff. Perfect timing. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Oh, I didn't realize we leveled up. What was that? Unfortunately, we only have 12 points to spend. Man, this means it's either one big thing or two little things. Yeah, because that's all 12. All 12. I don't really want the improved stove. An armorer's bench designed to reduce the cost of making, or an armored bench designed to reduce the time it takes. It's really strange. I mean, I don't really care about the time or the cost right now. Grandmaster Carpenter. Again, trade carpenter or precision carpenter bench. I mean, they're good stuff, but I don't really want to spend all my points getting one thing. We don't have it. Well, I don't really have enough star metal stuff to make anything, so I'm going to save that. Blacksmith, carpenter, or armor. Whatever the decision is, it's going to be wrong. I'm more happy with my weapons right now than armor. There's my alarm. Time to wrap this up. Okay. So, with that, I'm going to exit out of here. I'm going to stop the recording and hopefully remember to turn the game off this time. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I don't know what I'm going to do next. We need to go on a real legit quest. Killing that bat was very unsatisfying. But anyway, more of that next time. Thanks.